Now from here, we can lock the triangle properly on the outside of our partner's arm, and you get a lot of power for the finish. The variation of the triangle that is the least understood is the Hantai Sankaku. We're gonna focus on the Hantai Sankaku today. What's needed for that? Well, the first thing is, in our conventional Hantai Sankaku, we have our legs locked where our knee, okay, actually our legs are locked on the side of the arm that we have trapped. Okay, so the first thing that we do when we're looking for the Hantai Sankaku is we want to lock the legs on the side of the open, not where we have our partner's arm, on the free side here. Okay, so that's kind of the start. So we have to hide our knee. Okay, when we go to hide our knee, we bring our knee inside the pocket of our partner's hip. We'll hold our partner's head and we're going to push off. So we've talked about this in the past, but it's so important that you are inverting your body up and you get your knee inside the line of your partner's body here. If your knee is outside, when you go to lock, you're gonna feel like there's a lot of space here, and it's very difficult, unless you're like a lot bigger than your partner, to get your ankle underneath your own knee. The key to being able to lock is bring your hips up high, so you can see my hips are way up off the mat, and then now from here, I can put my quad across the back of his head. That happens because this knee is turned inside. So you can see in here, this knee is pointed down. If this knee is pointed up when I go to lock, it's gonna be a weak lock. But when my knee is inside, this is almost like as if we were gonna hit like a omoplata or like a tornado guard sort of sweep. Now from here, we can lock the triangle properly on the outside of our partner's arm, and you get a lot of power for the finish. The Hentai, or like the opposite Sankaku, is one where we are not facing our partner here, but we're facing the opposite direction. So from whatever triangle setup that you want to use, you're going to relock with the opposite legs, the opposite leg position. Your partner's arm is hidden. This is smart from their perspective, and we're going to take a scoop grip. This is going to allow us to turn our body until we're in the facing the opposite direction. Okay, never grab your toes here. You're gonna hold your heel or your shin, you're gonna bring your body into this position, and now you'd be surprised how tight this is, okay? What's happening from the top is your partner's head is getting pulled down in this fashion. You wanna hit it once? Sure, yeah. So when I'm the uke here, you'll see that initially he goes to lock here, all right? And so it's hard sometimes to hit this move if the guy's head is up, like if he's posturing high. But you can kind of control that by keeping your leg on the back of your partner's head here. So now when he inverts, he has his quad across the back of my neck, and now he can finish. He has control of the back of my head with his quad, and then he's really doing a good job of inverting this knee underneath me. So once again, he's here, this knee is pointing straight down, and now if I go to posture out, bring my head out here, I can't do it. And so the positioning of the knee is important for Hantai Sankaku. Yes. And you have to invert your body for Hantai Sankaku. And you want to make sure that you're facing the opposite direction as the name would imply for Hantai Sankaku. This has been Hantai Sankaku.